No trouble's always gonna be there. Don't let it rain till you
live. Say this with me, say almost. Say it with me, say doesn't count. Almost, say. Almost made, almost, hold on. Say it with me, say almost. Doesn't count, count. What we say, almost. Brandy.
We're waiting on the Jay-Z performance. Is he gonna diss Drake? Who knows? What do you think?
My money on the under. I don't think he's gonna do it.
I think so. The jig is up. Nigga, I'm up 10. Wrong chart, champ. You gotta look up again. Niggas look up the hove. I never look up to them. Crackers got your publishing gangster. Go talk tough to them. Don't talk success to me. You niggas is workers. In perpetuity is how your contract is worded. Don't make me go first, man. The roots remember, even when the trees pretend, not too much of my name. Don't forget who I am. Hattie loves her Shawnees, S-H-A-W-N. I find it adorable she put the S at the end. You don't know, the show ain't even begin. I said, you don't know, the show ain't even begin.
Amir, Lady B, everybody bringing some MC. In 83, I was South Philly like St. Charles and Crazy D. Then wild Northside Puerto Ricans to snuff you 20 deep in a Ford Escort, pumping a tough crew. I used to follow my... Yeah, too black for y'all to erase, shoot too straight for y'all to replace, too abstract for y'all to retrace. You wanna be safe with all the deep fakes, too fake for me to waste time, too two-faced for me to say fine. I'm the one-man army, A-sign, baseline, we just ain't the same kind. Guns and mass all time to blast off, time I blast off, rhyme your ass off. If we black, all the cats off, and haul the cats off and ballin', that's all. That's all, that ain't too much talk. All y'all chumps, it ain't enough talk. Fuck y'all thought the name was just talk. it. It's sticking up Honda Civic, we in the car service. I really just want my business and pray to God shuttle. Long with it, they talking short money, think that we not cause her ever used to get out. Told me she was quarantining, but I'm telling you not. Be alone before that bitch is bounce. Trying to get your hands up, we at a hip hop show. Let's go, let's go. See if you will lie, you will love me. I was getting robbed way before I got the money. Funny, since I've been a star, they don't let me. Still I got stars, the star I got up. Would you stick it out, stick it out, poke it out, poke it out, stick it out, stick it out, poke it out, hold it out. Yeah, she got low by soul.
So I pray and I understand the game sometimes, and I love you strong.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, dogs and cats, children and babies. This is the return of the No Don King Perm. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Dash of Color. I am your host, Kid Icarus, alongside the most funniest human being. After spending an entire weekend with him, I forgot how funny he was. The most funniest, most beautiful host, Gabagool.
What's going on, Dashes? What's up, kid?
Man, I miss you already, and it's only been a couple days.
It's only been a couple of days, man, but soon we will be linking up again.
So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that don't know, for all the Dashers out there, we're fresh off of Philly. Just got back from the Roots picnic. Man, a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, like laughing to the point where your stomach hurts, your eyeballs feel like they're gonna come out the sockets. A lot of laughing, man, which is always a plus. Definitely marathonish. Saturday and Sunday was a marathon.
Who you telling?
Man, we literally start our day off at the festival from 1 to like almost 12 at night.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so those 2 days were definitely not counting when we woke up to go grab something to eat before the festival. So we were pretty much out and about from like 11 and up.
Yeah, on the move all day. My
On the
legs
move
are
all
like
day.
My legs are like you ever seen that SpongeBob episode where he puts his leg shows how my legs are built up from all the walking and standing, but it was enjoyable nonetheless, man. I really had a good time.
Dude, it was awesome. I always tell you, because when I went before, I told you like that city does something to me.
Mhm.
I could feel the energy, the artistic energy of that city.
Yeah.
I promise you, God knew what he was doing by not having me in a brownstone in Philly. I would be like in a creative, just wonderland if I
Mhm.
lived in Philly. I'm
Yeah.
glad I don't. But as you can see, just the look of it from me and you walking, we
Mhm.
were pretty close to everything
Yeah.
as far as like,
South
South
Street.
Street.
Mhm.
So the only thing that took a little drive, which about 20-25, depending on the traffic, was the Roots picnic at the Belmont,
Yeah.
at the Plateau. So when we were going to Angelo's Philly cheesesteak, we walked. It was only an 11-minute walk. No, was it
15,
11 or 15? 15.
15 minute, about 15-minute walk.
15-minute walk. We didn't feel it
Mm,
because we were like so distracted by like the architecture, the brownstones, the church that we passed, like all these
mhm.
things, like kind of like, and then we're walking under trees. So it's
Yeah.
not like the sun was beating us down.
Mhm.
So yeah, man, just the whole weekend was absolutely top notch. I got racially profiled a couple times. And I'm gonna say that. Gabagoo once. Gabagoo got racially profiled once.
I
Uh,
felt it in the air like Phil Collins or Benny Siegel.
yeah. But you know what I liked about that particular situation, even though like we're kind of speaking in code, we want everybody to understand. We went to a bar, and the bar when we got there, my group, besides myself, were the only black people in the bar. But then, schematically, after we came in, there was quite a few other black folks that joined us.
And I can swear I heard, there goes the neighborhood.
And apparently, Gabagoo heard a man at the bar saying, "Look, you know, when one comes, now the rest will follow." And it was awesome
Yeah.
because that type of stupidity, while we were there having a good time laughing and cracking up a storm, mind you, homeboy's white girlfriend kept looking at one of our friends who's black. So she's probably missing a little mandingo in her life.
Stupid joke.
Uh yeah, probably. And during that, not too long after everybody else popped up, they left.
Mm,
Good riddance. Get the
yeah,
fuck out.
yeah.
Especially
I,
being in a city like Philly, I wouldn't
mm,
expect you to be like that.
yeah.
Like you have no choice. There's too much. It's a melting pot here.
Yeah, it's a little bit of something of everything.
Yeah. And
It was on. Go ahead.
if you notice when we went to that bar,
Mm,
like we sat down like we owned the place.
yeah.
Nothing changed. We're all cracking jokes, laughing. Yo,
Everything
Irish car
coming that
bombs.
crazy. Mm,
The waiter ended up bartender waiter ended up loving us.
mm. Yeah, it ain't
Like
like we came in there on some ruckus, ratchet type stuff. Like we came to have a good time, get some food. That
that's
was
it.
it. Some drinks. That was it.
The only thing I can say is the only ruckus would be us laughing, like cracking up.
No,
That's the only ruckus.
the only ruckus was when the two Gen Zers came in and started playing Lil Uzi Vert on the jukebox and Kanye West. And one of the customers got up and he was like, "Yep, I'll take my check right now."
So, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe, and there's a time and a place for everything.
Yes, definitely.
When we're on the second floor at this really cool old school looking bar.
Mhm.
Everybody's chilling. Like, I want to hear music that's not so depressing.
Yeah, and also
This,
fitting of the environment.
yeah. So this
Mhm.
particular individual, he's playing like sad Kanye, not like upbeat, like power Kanye. No, like sad, lost in. Like,
What-
dude, we are in a bar. We're a bar slash lounge.
Mm,
You gotta play the weekend, like upbeat
mm,
weekend. Play
mm,
Starboy.
yeah.
Play the upbeat stuff.
Mm.
But when this particular Gen Zer, who you could tell is a Gen Zer, he starts putting all this drug-induced, suicidal, bad music,
emo, emo-ish.
emo,
Mm,
and for some of the white people, they were uncomfortable.
mm.
Even for us,
He looked
who
over
listened
like,
to all that stuff, was kind of like, bro, like this ain't the place for that, bro. Like,
who the hell is playing this? Why?
yeah, why? And I
Mhm,
felt like, because I told Gabagoo, I felt like, hey, these things are by apps, the Tunes app or whatever, the same
mhm,
app that goes through the Ale House and Flanagan's. I'm
yeah.
about to change this shit. I'm about to pay some money because I'm tired of this shit, bro.
Hmm.
Matter of fact, he cut off Sweet Emotion by Aerosmith to play that depressing shit.
Right, and I was actually getting into the sweet emotion.
Everybody gets into Sweet Emotion. That
Sweet.
dun 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 dun, dun. That build up.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
And then he literally did what the song said. Talk about things we don't really care. Like, come on, man. But I'm going to tell you this, though. All around, I told you, we didn't get a chance to do the touristy stuff because
Yeah.
we were there specifically for the task at hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when we were out and about and really indulging in the streets of Philly life, something magical about that city, man. I love walking through that city, When you guys got there, I wasn't even at the Airbnb. I went to the corner market
Mm,
to go grab some water and just
yeah.
walking down the street with a box of water.
Mhm.
I love being in that area, man. Like I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
Magical, man.
like you lived there and we were coming to visit you. So,
Yeah. And then what made it even better was our building was pretty much rented out to
mhm.
everybody out of town that's for the festival.
Yeah, we met some cool Cali kids,
Cali,
some
New York.
New York ladies. Yeah, it was a cool encounter. And then we seen the Cali dudes at the festival. You know, we
Yeah.
got with as many people as there. We ran into them.
Yeah. I gave
Hmm.
them the salute,
Yeah.
kept it pushing, but I was a good because I have been there before. I
Mm,
was a good neighbor. I told both groups, New York and I was gonna say Philly, New York and
Cali.
Cali. I
Mm,
said, hey, wherever y'all trying to go hang out and stuff, next street over, South Street has everything
mm,
you're looking for. And
yeah.
they were like, oh, cool, thanks, Ben. Like they didn't even know.
Mm,
So I'm glad I was able to like share that information with them, so that because I know like it'll be kind of hard. Like, okay, what's
trying to
what?
find.
Just
Yeah.
go on South Street, hang a left, and
Yeah.
literally everything. Fat Tuesdays, bars, restaurants, everything is on that street.
Hmm.
Lounges, clubs,
Yeah.
hookah spots, ass shaking spots, all types of spots.
Yeah,
No,
man. It was a good time, man. A good time. I think we got the most out of it, like barring that, the majority of the time was spent at the festival,
mhm.
the picnic and everything, the things that we did, were able to accomplish before going and even after, like, left a little bit late one night and still was able to try, everything closes kind of early. It's not like a big city life like Miami where
Yep.
you can be out until 4 or 5 o'clock in the
Two
morning.
o'clock is your max.
Yeah, 2 o'clock, everything started closing down, and we
Hmm.
got to a spot just in the nick of time to get a little grub and a couple drinks or whatever. So
Yep.
it was good, man. Mm.
That rude ass spot. Anywho, I love it. Um, for those of you out there wondering,
Mhm.
we did have the cheesesteak from Angelo's. So for all
Yes.
the
Mhm.
Philly people out there, we did represent it and we made the line. I was
Mhm.
skeptical, but
Mhm.
Kuz Gabagool reeled me back in. I was getting ready to say, bro, I don't even want a cheesesteak.
Nah, man, and we also the first day that was on the second day, Angelo's, and I want to say it was Jim's. That's like
Tim's.
another hometown favorite or whatever
Yeah,
for like people that actually the residents,
big
and
difference.
yeah, we actually yeah, very big difference in taste, very big difference in the feeling of it, but that smell
Big
did catch us.
difference.
Their marketing technique worked on us. Their marketing technique worked. They have these big fans. It's kind of like a Burger King, like Burger King does it. They have the big fans pointed out towards the sidewalk, and we were all collectively
That
walking
was you
down.
that caught that place. You caught it.
Like, what the fuck is that?
You caught that place. You were like, that smelled like a cheesesteak.
Yeah, man.
Oh God. No, but
Mhm.
all around great experience. Love the city. I just love that city. It's so
Yeah.
like the energy is so. Oh, I love it.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
love
man.
it. Man, if I had a brownstone there, Gabagool, I'll be busting out fucking designs left and right on a
Yeah,
regular basis. I gotta ask you, as far as footwear purposes, do you feel like you maximize on the proper footwear for this marathon of a weekend we did?
definitely,
Okay.
man. Yeah, I done had I worn like some Tims or something like that. I had some New Balances the first
Woo,
day. Yeah, and some
them
Air Maxes.
puppies would have been
Yeah. Yeah, like, I mean, definitely the first day. The second day we were a little bit more familiar with what was going on and kind of just you know, picked a couple spots to kind of just
yeah.
post up at or whatever, and actually take a seat. Cause that
Yeah.
first day we stood up.
Did
We were
not
there, we
sit
got
at
there at
all.
what, 1:30-ish. So by the time we actually walked about
Did
half
not
a
sit.
mile to the festival, stood in line for about 25 minutes, then
Yep.
got inside and walked around, and then stood. Yeah, we were on our feet like
The
all day.
entire day.
Yeah, all day. So yeah, man.
And
But I definitely yeah did well shoe choice wise. Mm.
so if you can recall on our group
Mm.
chat with the four of us,
Mm.
what was the first thing I said?
Wear
When
some
it came down to
comfortable
footwear.
sneakers. Wear some comfortable sneakers, and don't try to come out there with the high
Hypebeast.
end. Yeah.
Hypebeast. Right? We had a friend, ignored the whole thing. Now all of a sudden, hey, when I get home, I gotta dust these things off. I gotta. Well,
Home.
who told you to wear the?
Home. He didn't wait till he got home. As soon as we got in
Well,
our ride.
well, that
we
was
got
the second
ride.
day. The first night when we got back to the Airbnb first, he literally sat on the couch and started wiping them shoes down, and I'm like, but I told you, don't.
Hey,
It's an
man.
outdoor festival. Don't come with the hype beast. He don't want to.
By the way, that's the same homie that we went to gyms. He was the butt of the joke for the whole entire weekend. Tomato.
So, ladies and gentlemen, to give you better context to the story, you always have that one in the group that acts like he's never been to a restaurant before, or never ordered a sub, or he gets very, on the spot nervous. So the sandwiches were already made. The only thing left were the condiments. Sauce or like peppers. That's the only thing left. You could clearly see it because the wall is clear. The guy asked our friend, okay, you want anything else added to your sandwich? And he goes, yeah, let me get some tomatoes.
On the cheesesteak.
That man looked and said, tomatoes?
He leaned in over the counter.
Where are you from? Bro, we started laughing so hard. And I was just like, just wrap them all up together. Wrap them up. Let's go. I'm paying. Let's go. Just wrap them up. Please. And I looked at him. I said, "You're so embarrassing."
But he said tomatoes. Like,
Dude.
who asked for tomatoes for a cheesesteak?
Dude, as soon as the man said tomatoes, I already knew this was coming. And then our friend has never been to, like, he's never ordered a sandwich a day in his life. You would think, because then we get to the table, and once we get to the table, he goes, "Damn, bro, we're gonna die of thirst. None of us ordered drinks." And I'm like, "I got my Coke right here."
I said, I got my water. I got my water.
And then he was like, "Well, damn, I didn't order a drink." I'm like, I looked at him, and this is pending tomatoes, after post tomatoes, and I said, "Bro, have you ever been out before? Like, have you ever ordered a food before? Like, why is this all brand new to you? What's going on with you, man?" But yeah, man. So that was that was a fun butt of the joke. The whole that and the fact that he really loves that Carisha song.
Oh, spin that, scamming.
Our friend who forgot to order tomatoes with his cheesesteak, along with his Coke with his cheesesteak. Also, whenever they played, when they had DJ sets in between at the concert, they played that Carisha song. And that he would all of a sudden just start, like, he gets into his ratchet girl mode. We were looking at him appalled, like, we were like, "Bro, what the fuck is that? Stop doing that. Stop dancing. Stop." And to the point,
you red, you see two bad bitches.
he might pop ass with him. Yo, forgive him. Hey, Belly, forgive us. Forgive us, brother, please.
All love, man. Oh, man.
Oh, so they had a Foot Locker booth. But you know what that booth was for?
What's that?
It was for you, because remember when our buddy Braun, he was like, "Man, where's the local store real quick? I want to go buy a pair of shoes real quick," which we told him not to do. That's a waste of money. And remember when I said, "Bro, they got a Foot Locker booth there. Maybe they're selling shoes there."
Yeah.
I'm glad he didn't listen to me and went to that booth, because it was a crane that you were attached to. You were attached to the crane, and it drops you into a pit of boxes, and you're supposed to come out with a random box, and whatever's in the box you take. But can
Oh
you
no.
imagine LeBron's face? If I say, yo, you want your shoes? You hooked up to the crane. I don't know what to tell you.
We definitely would have had to get that on video.
Yo, that was hilarious. But oh, I found out about the Toyota booth,
Mm,
the music,
the music
the
then.
red one.
Yeah, the music then.
That's all under acts, like not even the
Yeah.
state. That's all like up and comers that
Mm,
fresh on the scene and stuff like that.
yeah, I actually looked at the Roots Picnic IG page, and I spent a little time scrolling on there, like just looking at everything, like really reliving the moment, so to speak, or whatever. And they actually had the music den section on there, the AT&T Blue Room that we didn't go to, which I wish we did, because they had a few celebrities there that were, we probably could have seen, like, face to face, and listened to
Yeah,
the young lady. I believe her name is Jayla. She's a pretty young interviewer, does a
I
pretty
saw
good
I saw a
job.
clip of her.
Yeah, she does
You
a
sent
really
it to
good
me.
job. Did I?
Yeah,
Yeah, I did. I did.
because she
Yeah,
interviewed
man.
Black Thought.
Mm-hmm.
She
Ti,
interviewed
she interviewed
Ti. Yeah,
everybody. She
yeah.
pretty much interviewed everybody.
But you know what I
Oh,
think? There is no way in hell we were gonna run across that.
probably not. It had to
I
be the
think
right
those
moment in
interviews were
time.
done before the gates open.
Oh, you think so?
And all
I,
these festivals,
I could
before the
believe that.
gates officially open,
Mm,
the artists will go walking around and go do
yeah.
their thing, and that's how a lot of those interviews are conducted.
Mm.
Because then once the show kicks off, they're not gonna be walking around the crowd like that.
Yeah, I could believe that, because if they were actually up there, in person, then they'll probably get
Pandemonium.
swarmed. Yeah, they get swarmed when they coming down
Hell
from the
yeah.
stage or whatever. Yeah.
They'll need that whole fresh out of police academy crew that we kept seeing. They'll need like 10 of those.
Yeah.
10 of those crews. But yeah, I think a lot of those interviews and stuff, those are all done before the gates open to the public,
Mm,
where whoever's a part or working there is walking the grounds, and that's how a lot of those things are done. Because I saw
mm,
where that AT&T booth was. There's no
mm.
way in hell while that gate was open that
Yeah,
Ti was just gonna be over there hanging out. There's no way.
yeah, it's dead smack dead in the middle of the entire
On a
festival.
hill,
Yeah, on the hill. Yeah. Mhm.
on a hill. So pandemonium. So,
Yeah.
but you know what? Let's share with the folks. I had the Roots picnic page pulled up. I'm gonna
Mhm.
go ahead and highlight some things.
Right.
We're also gonna tell you what the talk of the damn town was.
Mhm.
So obviously, what we have right here, we have Kaylani. We got a funny story for her. That's the individual you're talking about,
Yeah. Hmm.
right
Yeah.
there. Jazzy's World
Mm.
TV.
Jazzy. Yeah, that's her name. Hmm.
Shout outs to her. Yeah, we have a funny story about Kaylani's performance, but we'll get to there. Of course, your boy Ti came out and
Hmm.
represented
Yeah.
unapologetically Atlanta. That's how we like them. Uh, Now I'm gonna have to share with you this.
Mhm.
By far, my favorite performance of the 2 days. By far,
Yeah, she
by
did.
far.
She was high energy. She showed her veteran status of entertainment and performance. Like, she performed some great hits, brought out Monica. She
Yep.
brought out Yo-Yo.
Yo yo.
Did she bring out someone else? I think it was
No,
just two. It's just two,
but it
right?
was
Yeah.
interesting when she was
Mm,
doing like her paying tribute to a bunch of other people. Like she paid tribute
mhm.
to SWV. So she
Yeah.
was doing like dance routines while their music was playing in the background.
Mhm.
And one of them was Wait a Minute by Ray J, which we know
Mhm.
these days they're a little strained
Yeah.
because he's always doing goofy shit. But she did pay a tribute to her brother.
Mhm.
Um yeah,
Her,
man, like
her outfit was on point. Like, I love
outfit was
the
on
colors.
yeah,
And,
cross colors.
mhm.
I called it. As soon as I
Mm,
seen it, I called it. I said,
yeah.
"Yo, that's cross colors." And she was amazing, man. She's magical.
Yeah, she was definitely one of my favorites as well. Like, she kept us all engaged, the entire crowd engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did exactly what she was supposed to do, and
Yes.
a little bit of it might have came from, like, millennial status, or reminiscing about, like, the good old days with her. or whatever.
Yes.
But and also her backdrops were dope. A lot of AI was used on her.
No, so ladies and gentlemen, I gotta tell you right now, oh, she's putting on this phenomenal show. I'm tuned in because it's Moesha, man. I've loved this woman since I was a child.
Mm-hmm.
She's been my crush forever. She
Yeah.
doesn't age, and all she did was bring back good memories when she was performing.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole time, I'm like, yeah, bro, she's using AI.
And
And
the
Gabagool said, yeah, that's a whole lot of water they use.
and for those of you who don't know, AI does run on
A lot of
systems that
water.
require water. And for her entire set list, all of the AI videos that she used, yeah, she used a couple tanks.
Dude,
Couple tanks
but
of water.
awesome. Like I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep highlighting her.
Mm,
Awesome. She was my favorite performance by far. Ah, bow
yeah,
down to the queen.
yeah,
Her,
definitely.
she
Mm,
did the perfect job, the perfect blend of she doesn't go too slow,
mm,
and then she does have the upbeat stuff. She kept us engaged, and when she did put out like a slower song, they didn't go that long. Like it wasn't like a full on like ballad. Nah,
yeah.
it was a perfect balance, perfect choreography, perfect aesthetics, perfect fashion, perfect video. She's 10
Mm,
of 10. She is my favorite and the MVP performer of the Roots Picnic.
yeah.
Now, now, I say that
Mm,
to say this. Gonna go ahead and share this here little hold on. The talk of the city of the weekend.
mm,
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
mm,
Is this not why you are here?
mm.
Ladies and gentlemen, the talk of the weekend. We're gonna have to really dissect this. We thought we were being bamboozled.
Even in this picture.
We did not know an Afro puff Jay-Z was gonna pop out. We knew he was gonna pop out, just not like that.
Well, we knew he was supposed to pop out, and then when that came on stage, we was like, "Nah, it's too dark. I'm seeing an afro."
So to give better context. So
Yeah, I
when
think they
Jay
got a better
came
picture
out,
of him.
he was completely like a silhouette. No light was shined onto his face.
Mm-hmm.
And he immediately came out to Hovey Baby.
Hovey baby, yeah.
Immediately. So at one point, me and Gabagoo locked eyes and we're like, bro, are we being hoodwinked and bamboozled? This is a body double, man.
Yeah.
So then all of a sudden, once he finishes that, the light shines and now we clearly see his face with this
Mhm.
Jimi Hendrix afro.
Yeah, I thought he looked more like Absol, but definitely Jimmy. Between the two, Jimmy and Absol.
Dude, I'm like, this man, what? Like, I've never seen, but at the same time, it took me some time to get used to the Basquiat dreads. So
Mm.
I'm still, my mind's still on clean cut, low boy
Mm.
Jay-Z, which supposedly that's how he's gonna come out for the Yankee Stadium performance in a couple weeks.
Oh, it's been confirmed.
Let me explain this,
Mm.
ladies and gentlemen. I am the Hovenger. I am the the dash of color expert on Jay-Z. The reason why I say that, um, me and Gabagoo, if you guys follow the socials, we did a video where it was bright as day outside, sun out. This was right after the Brandy set.
Yeah.
We said we're waiting on Jay-Z to come out, and I asked Gabagoo on camera with the sun out, by the way. I said, "Do you think Jay-Z's gonna diss Drake?" Gabagoo said, "I don't think so. I'll take the under," and I said, "I'll take the over." Now, what we didn't get on camera, we had a group meeting talking about, because it was like the downtime, and we talked about like, what we kind of want to see out of this performance. And for me, I didn't want no big hits. I know I'm an elitist when it comes to music. I know I don't want no big hits. I wanted all B-sides. I wanted no hits, and I wanted, because we were in Philly, I would love a Rockefeller reunion. but I'm like, I know that's going to be kind of hard because a lot of them kind of like I know him and Beanie, they didn't see eye to eye for a long time, and it's hard to get them all up there together. So what ends up happening is Jay-Z pops out on stage. He disses Drake first quarter, right after Hobie Baby. We're still in the first quarter of his performance, and he went right at to dissing everybody. Actually, it was I declare war on everybody.
Yeah, Dame Nikki.
Dame, Nikki. First of all, did you pick up what he said about Nikki's husband?
What? No, I remember he was talking about her with
right there. He just did it.
the stuttering, right?
When he said, "Oh, her kin can't even take their kids," and then he stopped.
That was with her though, right? That
Ken,
wasn't with her from.
look up his name.
Mm,
Also, it's a double entendre
for
because she's
Barb.
Barbie.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why he said not even her kin. Matter of fact,
Mm,
it can be a triple entendre if you count that's her next of kin also.
mhm.
So we can't count it as a triple.
Mm,
And he says that not even your kin could take your kid. And he was about to say school, but he stopped because he's a registered sex offender.
sex offender. Yeah.
This man, I don't know why y'all Gen Zers out there don't understand. I grew up during the time.
Mm,
This man right here didn't play with people.
yeah.
This man will eat your food. It's over. I don't know why y'all keep playing with this man. I don't care how many kids he's got. I don't care who's his wife.
Mm,
That competitor's still there. Obviously, if he's this big financial billionaire, he's obviously rapping for the love at this point. I don't
of
know why y'all
course.
keep playing with him. He don't need to make a hit. Like,
Mhm.
so when he
It-
broke all this stuff down, we were like in awe.
mm.
And I kept hitting Gabagoo. I'm like, oh, the teeth
Nah,
came out.
the
Oh, the
the the
chatty
look
patties.
the look on your face when he started with the freestyle, and when he got to the Drake, you looked at me like, "What I tell you?
Oh,
I know my shit."
that was the other thing. I told the crew that because
Mhm,
he's known for doing this, I said if he's
mhm.
gonna get him, he's gonna do it a cappella freestyle.
You
I didn't
did.
think it was gonna be that soon though.
Yeah, you did
I
though.
thought it was gonna be like halfway, slow it down, stop
Mhm.
everything, and address it. No, Hobie baby. Now let me
Let me
let
get
me
this
set
out
these
the
fires
way.
off.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that was another thing. I said he's gonna do it a cappella. So at that point, now the crew's looking at me saying, "We gotta go play the lottery."
He had the
But
playbook. He had the playbook.
listen, I'm a whole Venger. Nas is my favorite rapper, but
Mhm.
Jay is the solid number two, and it's not a
Yeah.
bad thing.
Mhm.
But I know a lot about Jay-Z's catalog, how he likes to perform as a performer, who he is. So I knew that those Drake lines were not gonna hold over, especially
Mhm.
when man's been quiet for years. Everybody's been throwing shots at him. He
Yeah.
answered. He answered back to Busby, the lawyer.
Yeah.
Fucking try Tory Lanez, bro. One ton soup.
Mhm.
Give me that one
He's
ton soup.
talking about his father as well.
Yeah. He
Mhm.
said, "How you gonna complain about us when your son's on the phone talking about he was drunk?
Mhm.
Like your son admitted to it. How's that Jason's fault?"
Right.
Oh man, listen. It was awesome. This is the Jay that I like. I know people are making comparisons of that article or interview that he did where he was against beef and all that.
Mhm.
I don't think this was beef. I think this was his responses back to the people that's been throwing stones at him, which I think you should respond. And he did it in a respectful way.
Yeah. Mhm.
He did it in a respectful way. I mean, he didn't go after Nikki's child. He just
Mhm.
said that her husband
Yeah.
can't take their child to school because he's a sex
Mhm.
offender. But that
Mhm.
tells you I'm not gonna blast your kids.
Right.
I'm gonna put you out there to see what you gonna do about it.
Mhm.
You know, he said that she's on that stuff again,
Said a lady on that stuff again.
on that stuff again.
Mhm.
When he talked about like I'm getting shot at by MAGA Republicans
Mhm.
and stuff like that. Like these are all responses because everybody took his silence for weakness the last couple of years. And
Quest
I'm super.
introduced me to Jag. I don't even know why I still fuck with him.
So the backstory was for Jaguar Rights diss, or not, it wasn't really a diss, but for
Just her
Jaguar
talking about.
Rights mention in the freestyle,
Mm,
Jay didn't rehearse the freestyle. That's why he said on stage. He said on stage,
mm,
"Oh, and you wonder why I didn't want to rehearse the freestyle
yeah.
because he wanted to surprise Questlove
Mm,
with that line." And I saw it again on YouTube.
mm,
They planned that whole thing. They spotlighted him,
yep.
and he couldn't help but laugh. And Jay looked at him and said, "You wonder why we didn't rehearse the freestyle?" But dude, awesome! It was great seeing him. He put on a hell of a performance.
Hell of a performance.
Hell of a performance. I could have done without you know me. I could have done without the mainstream big hits.
Man, yeah.
But he also did a lot of stuff that you got to know Jay from day one to hear or to know.
Mm,
Especially when he did "You Don't Know" from Blueprint. That's not a
yeah.
single or a video.
Mm,
It's just everybody knows that's the best song on Blueprint.
yeah.
And when he performed that they don't know what we do. Ah,
And
everybody went crazy.
we had a fanatic New Yorker fan.
Oh, your
Bro-
uncle?
Uncle New York. I don't even know what to call him. That man was on one. You can tell Jay-Z is definitely his favorite rapper. He was there representing New York, and he was going crazy with his homeboy and his lady that was there. Every song that came on, word for word, and not just bopping his head in the crowd word for word. No, he's yo. I'm like,
No, for a second I thought he wanted to like freestyle battle you. For a second, I mean,
he see me mumbling a couple words, and he turned around like, "I got me one to go with. I bet I know more than you. I bet I know more than you."
Gabagool and Uncle New York kept locking eyes, and Uncle New York was like, and he was doing the Jay-Z lines to Gabagool. I said, "Oh, it's gonna be a battle." Ooh.
Yeah, man.
But
Mm,
what I thought was interesting, besides the dissing,
mm,
the man said that the rock would never crumble, and the fact that he did the giant reunion
yeah.
of Rockefeller, particularly state property,
Mm,
but Mint Bleak was back up there too, which him and Mint Bleak have, he's always said, as long as I'm alive, he's a millionaire.
yeah.
They've always been tight. But to see that Rockefeller reunion, because in that freestyle, he also answered Kanye too.
Yeah.
When he said, he act like a maniac, but he appears to act normal when he's in my presence.
Mm,
And seeing that rendition and that reunion, it's a little sad, a little bit, to not see a Kanye in that Rockefeller reunion. I was
yeah.
like, damn, man.
Because he even
Cam,
performed.
I would have loved to have seen Cam.
Mm,
Like to see these are pillars.
yeah, that helped
These are
build
pillars.
Rockefeller to what it was.
Yeah, for the most part, they got it right.
Right.
Fucking state property, Beanie Siegel, Freeway, Young Chris, Petey Crack, the
Pete
Young
Crack.
Guns, man.
Mm,
Awesome. Mint Bleak, like these are all pillars for that, that movement that was Rockefeller. But damn, man, I know I'm being selfish here, but I would have loved, Kanye in the mix, Cam, like these are
mm,
all vital. Like I'm not saying that as a fan of their music now, I'm still a fan of Cam. Now I'm not saying so much of I'm a supporter of Kanye now, but the actual aesthetic of Rockefeller in its heyday.
yeah.
Rockefeller in its heyday was like, they were a big deal. They were monsters.
Mm,
So, but I enjoyed it. Bro, I got a chance. I've seen Jay-Z quite a few times.
mm,
I never got a chance to see him perform with Freeway and Beanie Siegel, what they do live.
yeah. Bro, it was history in the making for real, bro. Like, and
Even
for him
though
to
what
do
we
this.
do is wrong.
uh,
Wrong.
uh,
Oh my
but
God.
for him to do this at the picnic, like I would think that this would be something like, I guess because it was his very first return before his tour, it was right. It felt right to do it. But I would think
Well,
that this would
and the
be something to
entire
do.
state prop is from Philly.
It's from Philadelphia too, yeah.
So
So it made sense, yeah.
the
It
magnitude of this is like,
yeah, even more.
yeah,
But I would expect it to be have done like on tour, like that's something for some tour price tickets, like y'all deserve this type of thing or whatever. But for us to get it at the price that we got it, man, it was it was
we
it was
were
lovely.
able to see history in the making,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
I can't complain, bro. And
Yeah.
we didn't have to pay the New York Yankee Stadium tickets. And I was
Yeah,
happy
man.
with that because we wouldn't have seen the freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
That freestyle was the talk of the weekend.
Yeah, yeah. The freestyle, the hair was the talk, because you have people out there that's like that don't understand and believe that you can actually take dreadlock loose. So there were claims that he was wearing a wig, and we were there, so we seen it in person. He was
Here's the
rubbing his hair
disclaimer.
back, like,
Here's the
yeah, man.
Every 5 minutes in this man's set, he was literally
Mm-hmm.
keeping his hair from touching his fucking eyes.
Yeah,
He kept,
wiping the
it's
sweat
real.
off,
The hair was
whatever.
real. But
Yeah, man. But that was
bucket
definitely the talk.
a bucket list for you. You got to see De La Soul.
Yeah, I got to see a lot of people that I've never actually seen perform, live in concert. 'Cause,
Yep.
I haven't been going to concerts like that. So to see Jay-Z, to see the whole State Property, the Brandy, like De La Soul, which is one of my favorite old school hip hop performers or groups or whatever, minus Soul Brother number 2, which I believe is the one that passed a little while back.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Wale.
Yep.
Mm,
Right here you got these two, De La Soul. You
mhm.
got Talib Kweli and DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Yep.
Kweli came on during the De La Soul set,
Mhm.
performed Just to Get By.
Yeah.
That that beat does something to me, bro.
Just to get by, just
That
to get by.
when you hear that Nina Simone piano
Mhm.
and that drop, one of Kanye's finest hours in production.
Yeah.
Man. But he went out there as also De La Soul's hype man,
Yeah.
and they did a great job. The man, the myth, the legend, Questlove himself. Questlove himself, man. I do have one complaint. Oh,
What was that?
I saw that photo online
Yeah.
that they took
Mhm.
a picture. Monica and Brandy. Monica
Mhm.
looked dazzling. I think Dapper Dan made that outfit, bro.
Yeah, it looked like a Dapper
Bro,
Dan special. Mhm.
bro. I
Mhm.
gotta know if that's Dapper Dan or not. But yeah, man. Phenomenal night.
Yeah.
Kalani. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you, at the Roots picnic, if you can believe it or not, while Kalani was on in the main stage, the big stage, everybody left her side in
Mhm.
droves. Am I lying?
No.
And we
No.
kept wondering, like, okay, I thought, okay, everybody's gonna go to the bathroom, everybody's getting something to eat, and come right back. No, everybody was going to the second stage where Ti was performing.
Mhm.
They were. I'm sorry, those of you that are Kalani fans, Kaylani, whoever you want to call.
Mhm.
Everybody left her section and her main stage, the bigger stage, to
Mhm.
go see Ti. To the point where we couldn't even get in front of that stage for Ti.
Bro,
It was so packed.
Man, we thought people were leaving to go get food because her performance now
Boring.
it wasn't. Yeah, if you were a fan, maybe you would have loved it, but I
No.
feel like compared to how old is Brandy? 50 something years old.
She might be 50 right now, maybe.
She's in her 50s. Like, she has to be in her 50s.
Remember, she grew up right in front of our eyes.
Right. So compared to a Brandy performance, and given that, she is a veteran, so it's a little bit of advantage, but still, you had a younger Kehlani that was on stage and she did more dancing than I feel like she did singing. Well, at least when I paid attention to the stage, she was doing a lot of dancing and letting the song ride in the background or whatever. But we thought, like, yeah, she's a little bit boring right now. But
Boring.
she was better than somebody, which I'll tell you to pull up that picture in a few minutes. But but
Oh,
yeah,
man.
man, we seen everybody leaving. I was like, bro, she's scaring the crowd off. Little bit known to us, T.I. was performing on the other stage. By the time we actually heard, I forgot what song came on, but we knew it was T.I. and we tried to get over there. A whole sea of people. Just there was
We were
nowhere to go.
following a stream of people, and then it ended. The stream
Yeah,
ended. It
we
was
were
all
caught
just
up.
people, and we couldn't walk no more.
He's like, man, let's get out of here. Let's try if we can see if we get a higher vantage point or something.
Oh my God. But from the little bit that we heard from the T.I. set, he was going down the commercial hits.
Commercial lines, yeah.
Guys, I'm an elitist. I can tell you that. I'm a music elitist.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear 24s. I want to hear Be Easy. I want to hear ASAP.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear Let Me See You Get Loose.
Shit, he could have
I
played trap
want to
back
hear
then.
the bangers.
Yeah.
I want to hear the chunk bangers, not necessarily the pop charts.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Black Thought's mixtape set
Yeah.
where Wale came out, La Máquina came out,
That Mikey
Conway the Machine.
Yeah, man, that was a surprise. We looked at each other like, what the fuck?
Bro, I'm telling you right now. And for those of you that don't know who Conway the Machine is, he is a phenomenal rapper. He's from Griselda, the Griselda clique. He is, I guess you could say he's super like indie boom bap rap. He has a cult following, but the pop that he got from the crowd when he came out.
He performed very well too, yeah.
Everybody showed him love. Everybody showed Conway nothing but love. Respect is there. And bro, if you're rhyming on stage next to Black Thought, you can rap. You're a rapper.
Yeah, he ain't pulling just anybody up there.
Wale, high energy. I told you he's high energy.
Yeah, I mean, I could tell from him his just in general, his interviews or listening to but he had a hell of a performance, fashionably. There he is right there. There he is right there, fashionable.
He came out there and absolutely murdered it. The crowd loved him also, showed him nothing but love. He went through both mixtape songs and hits.
He performed something new as well. Yeah, I remember he performed something new because he was talking to the crowd. He was like, "I'm gonna do a little something new, but you know what? Fuck it, I just go off a vibe or whatever."
Oh, I see. I didn't even pay attention to that. I know he played that last single, the latest single, the Belly.
Yeah.
That a lot of people loved when that song came on. Yes, he did his absolute thing, man. Oh, La Máquina.
And also Big Daddy Kane. Big Daddy Kane was out there.
Big Daddy Kane. He came out during the mixtape series.
Yeah.
Absolutely killed it. I don't know what the fuck Max B talking about. I just saw Max B do like some little bullshit freestyle with French and Rick Ross. In a green room.
That wasn't the Minx in Miami because they all have a track together called Minx in Miami.
This is like it's popular on YouTube. It's like a green room that you come in and freestyle.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Watch it. Just watch it. Max B, huh?
Hey, the whole time hey, Max B got one of these.
No, I did that with
Drake.
Max B and Drake.
Yeah.
Every time a banger came out, I go, "Hey, Drake got one of these." Oh, Max B got one of them. When Kane did "Warm It Up, Kane,"
Mm-hmm.
Bro, enough. He had the whole crowd, all the old heads. Warm it up,
Yeah.
King. Warm it up,
It
King.
still got it too. Still
Still
could put on
got
a
it.
hell of a show.
Freeway. This was a bucket
Mm-hmm.
list for me because I was from middle school to high school a Freeway fanatic.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of his original his first album. This is Dead Prez. Holy shit. Wow. Dead Prez and DJ Jazzy Jeff. They did Dead Prez didn't perform because I would have freaked the fuck out. Sway did some hosting during the mixtape,
Yeah.
series. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Sway, he makes too much money to be coming out looking like somebody's uncle, bro. Like he literally just puts whatever on. Look at the White Sox.
He been dressing like this for the longest.
Look at the White Sox. that come on, man.
Sway say it ain't about what you got on.
There we go. This is the Alchemist, the legendary. Yeah, these are all taken in very secluded areas. The Brat.
Yeah, she was there. Didn't get to see her perform though, but I'm pretty sure she came out with Jermaine
Dupri. This right here, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know who this is in the middle?
Who was that?
You don't recognize him with the dreadlocks, huh?
Yeah, his face looks familiar. I don't know who that is.
He is an R&B singer.
Go ahead, tell me who is that.
Raheem Devine.
He don't look like him.
Right? That's how he looks now. And you know why I know he has dreads now? I saw him on the R&B. I think it was the R&B podcast.
Oh, the same one with what's the name was on.
When I saw him on the R&B podcast, Raheem Devine, I said, huh? Yeah.
Nah, he look totally different.
Raheem Devine. DJ Funk Master Flex. Yeah, man. We had a good time, man. Look, Talib with Jay-Z. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, I'll go ahead and teach you. This is a callback right here. This photo is a callback. Okay. I'll probably be lyrically Talib Kweli. Said by Jay-Z, of course.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, this was a phenomenal night. The Queen, Erykah Badu. I'll let Gabagoo. I've been talking too much. But go ahead and talk about Erykah, my guy. How did you feel watching Erykah Badu?
Okay, so we didn't even.
Art is subjective.
No. I'm going to give her big ups for what I did, like for the time that we were there. First of all, we're going to say we wanted to get out a little bit earlier than we did the first day. Jay-Z was the headliner for Saturday. Erykah Badu was the headliner for Sunday. We already went through the whole leaving at the same time as everyone else on Saturday after Jay-Z performed, because if anybody left, it was probably maybe 5 people. But everybody else, and that's thousands of people that were there at that festival, left after Jay-Z gave us everything that he had to give us. So getting out of that part,
and that was the night that we had to scramble to go get some food.
That's what I was getting to. So getting out of that part with 1,000 other people walking in like a freaking herd of zombies, like it was terrible. It was terrible. So because we were all collectively in agreement that, for one, we didn't know if Erykah was going to come out on some shenanigans. She has a history of not living up to her expectation of performing. So,
Bro, tell the truth.
What's that?
You don't know if she's coming out there zooted. You just don't know.
Yeah.
You just don't know she's zooted.
Yeah, so we wanted to, Kid and the rest of the crew wanted to get up out of there a little earlier or whatever. They were all good after they seen like a little T.I. and everybody else that performed beforehand, the block party with DJ Jazzy Jeff. So had we missed Erykah, they would have been fine. But I wanted to see I wanted to see the aesthetic. I wanted to see what she would do when she came on stage, if she would, give a decent performance, or if she would come out there, and embarrass herself once
She
again.
did a lot of this, by the way, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking at the picture, she did a lot of this. She sat her ass down
She stood in one spot for the first. We stayed for what, about 15. We gave her about 15 minutes. She popped out in that. A giant mushroom cap on the top of her head, which I thought was really cool aesthetically. It had like this bioluminescent look to
See
it.
that color to it? It made me
Yeah,
feel like she was a jellyfish.
I thought that too. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like a mushroom or jellyfish kind of look. But because I know, what she's into, I was like, it's either way. But it was bioluminescent. The background was set with the different lights and everything that gave it this, blue, what is it, the black light kind of look or
yeah,
whatever. So I thought that was pretty cool. Then
yeah.
she
And
started
then
performing.
this right here reminds
Like,
me of the planetarium back in the
yeah.
days
Mm,
where they used to do laser light shows.
yeah,
This
she
is
actually
very
had like a rain kind of like that same setting or whatever, the planetarium, but they were sending it down looking like, different colors of raindrops or something. Um, but yeah, man, and then her outfit, I already knew what to expect with the outfit. It was going to be something, a little wild or whatever, but that's her style. And then her hair, go back to that picture real quick.
which
Like
one?
if you the of Erica Badu right there, you could do that one right there with the black. Yeah. So like with that one, you can see a tad bit yellow on the end of the wig or whatever it is that she's wearing. What I thought was really cool is that how whatever that is in that hair, or if it was just the lights, it changed colors throughout the first, the little bit of time that we did stay. So I think when she first came out, it was like a greenish color or something like that. And then when the light came on, it turned yellow. And then when another light came on, it turned red. Or so I thought it was like real trippy and real cool, which fits her aesthetic and everything. But then she started singing, and we just like, okay, like we expected to be like
Tell them
this.
about the moment you
She
locked
start
eyes with me. Pause. Tell them
when
about
she
that. I want the
when she
world to know when you locked eyes with me. Go ahead.
when she started yelling. She started yelling on the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, she did this Yoko Ono. Gooseby turned his head all the way around, looked at me and said, "Oh Lord."
I said, "Y'all boys ready to go?" So we didn't get to
Yo.
see this like that look right there. It gives you jellyfishish, mushroom cap type thing or whatever. But I love the aesthetics. I love the aesthetics. Performance wise, we didn't even stay for the entire performance. One, because we wanted to beat the crowd out. We
And we
didn't
wanted
want
to eat.
Yeah, we didn't want to be waiting to the last minute like we did on Saturday to try to scramble and scraping and scrambling to try
Yes.
to find something to eat or whatever. So, we did stay for the entire her set, and a lot of other people didn't as well. Like we got out at a good
Oh, we
time.
for the crowd.
Yeah, we got out at a good time, but before you know it, I think half of everybody that was in that field started to leave, and we were cracking all kind of jokes, like
Because we can still hear as we're leaving.
yeah, we were like everybody probably gone. She probably had to singing to the people cleaning up. She
And
probably
she probably on
hallucinating.
something. She probably on something, and she probably thinks that crowd is still there. But all she sees is garbage in the wind.
uh, y'all still,
But she
yeah,
thinks
we
it's
said
people doing this.
y'all still with me out there. I see you. I see you out there.
I know you my day one.
But,
Listen.
but yeah, man.
After seeing Brandy's performance,
Mhm.
it's hard to match. I don't know, man. It's just hard to
Oh,
match that type of energy.
we had one more that I wanted to, try to. If she ever sees this podcast, and give her some encouragement. Go ahead and pull that up real quick again. Her name was I don't even remember her name. I
Oh,
know it was
Kegel?
Salibu. No, it was no
Kegel.
damn. It's not Kegel.
I,
Keeble
oh,
Salibi.
Kegel something else. Never
Come on,
mind.
Kegel.
My
Stupid
bad.
man.
I found her. I got
I want to say her name was Sasha Keeble
you. I'm
or
thinking I can see it here. And
something to that
Sasha,
extent.
I see it. Sasha Keeble. You're right.
Yeah, Sasha Keeble.
Not Kegel. Not like the crotch workout.
No man, stupid. Yeah, her performance was lackluster. Like, like it wasn't. it wasn't what I thought she could have done, but again, her songs also didn't match, you know, the energy of what I guess she was supposed to put out or could have put out or
Yeah.
whatever. But this was one of by far the worst performances that didn't keep our attention. Yeah, I think we walked off on this one. Probably got some more drinks or something like that.
Drinks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Sasha Keeble. Yeah, that was one of my least favorite performances. I actually enjoyed the 13-year-old kid that performed more than I enjoyed her.
He was
Uh,
highlighted on the news. I saw a Philly news clip on him.
Zay Money or something like
Yeah.
that, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah,
Yeah. He was
he
highlighted.
actually yeah, he's the youngest person there that performed, and he got the big stage, the big AT&T stage, but he had the very like one of the very first sets where while people were piling in, you know, it wasn't like a big crowd yet. Yeah, he should be on there somewhere. But he's a 13-year-old kid out of Philly. And he gives you like as he gets older, he'll probably remind you of a little bit of a Biggie Smalls, a little bit of a Big Extra plug or whatever, because not only weight wise, but just how he raps. Um,
Oh, is
but
that what she looked like?
he had a decent eh,
My bad.
focus,
Sorry,
focus,
sorry, sorry, sorry,
focus,
sorry, 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 sorry,
focus.
sorry. Is that what that DJ looked like? You know, you can't
That's
see
not
what they look like behind the damn set.
that's not DJ Maloney. That might be Diamond Cuts.
Cut her diamond.
Just stupid.
My bad.
But
Sorry.
yeah, man, the 13-year-old kid, shout out
No
to him for
way.
his
Is this a
first
cop
performance.
getting down?
I was about to talk about that too. That
Hey,
was fun to see.
hey,
It was when you
hey,
mentioned the young people,
hey.
the young cops that were out there, they were all
Yo.
enjoying themselves. They were all enjoying themselves.
Ooh. And with their tongue out, you know what that means. Ratchet, baby. I like it. Oh, I'm sorry. I know we're
Destin
talking about
Conrad.
the young fella,
Destin Conrad.
Destin Conrad. Have to
Mm-hmm.
highlight awesome performance with one complaint. I got a complaint.
What was the
We're gonna
complaint?
start talking about the complaints I have because I'm an elitist. He is a jazz singer, so it's hard for me to watch him perform on stage by himself without a full set band.
Yeah.
So when I saw him up there performing, it's hard to really grasp the music
Mhm.
without the live band.
Yeah, that's
And
understandable.
he was up there singing like by himself, he's a star to me. He's a star.
Mm,
But because he does this alternative type of jazz, a lot of instrumentation, I need him up there with a full band. A full band needs to be up there with him. He was up there by
mhm,
himself for the most part.
yeah,
That was my
yeah,
complaint.
yeah, he did pretty good though still, but it would have enhanced it a lot more had he had that live band with him.
Yeah, because if he
Mhm,
just dropped radio bangers, I understand that part. But
mhm,
because his main thing is jazz and it's a lot of instruments,
mhm,
I kind of felt like his set would have been so much better had he had that.
yeah. Oh, right there, I wanna check her out.
Where who?
Go back up, first post with the guitar, Jay, right there, right there, right there.
Oh, phenomenal
Yes,
voice.
she was on like a upcoming, or I think she's upcoming. She was on a smaller stage when we went to that side. We sat on the rail and we listened to her, and I'm definitely going to dig into her catalog because she was on stage and she was doing her damn thing. She has a wonderful voice. The songs that she performed seem really like dope
How
to
did we get
listen
to
to.
that stage?
Is that when we left Sasha?
That's when we left Sasha.
Mm,
I heard her voice and I beelined to
yeah.
that stage.
Mm,
And then the whole time y'all were like, where the hell's he going? I beeline because her voice, she Pod
mm.
Pipered me.
Yeah, you were like the vampire from Sinners.
Dude, that angelic voice I heard.
Yeah.
Dude, when I tell you her name is Joy, sorry for the last
Joy
name. Joy.
Joy Okalaba, something like that.
No, don't do that. Joy, don't do that. Joy Alarukan.
Like Kegel, it's
Aladukan.
much better than Keeble. I'm talking about don't do that.
Aladukan. Aladukan. Joy Aladukan.
Mhm.
Um, the caption says it all. Raw talent, heartfelt lyrics.
Mm,
She was amazing. Her voice, dude, she reminds me of like a Tracy Chapman.
yeah. I
Excellent on the guitar
agree.
and lyrics that'll fucking split your wig. Sorry for the language, but
Mm,
her voice, before I even saw what she looked like, made me walk straight over to that stage.
yeah. Yeah,
And
she
she
definitely
was,
had to.
man,
Mm,
there was moments that she was hitting notes and I kept telling you guys, bro, that sounds so beautiful. Shit,
in the
I'm
they
getting
did
teary
a
up just thinking about it.
they did a weighted Adam Blackstone, I believe, Tamar Braxton. There
Oh,
was a couple other,
Wayne XL
yeah.
soundtrack.
They did a Waiting to Exhale soundtrack.
Yes.
Phenomenal. I don't know if you want to talk about the other history that we witnessed.
So guys, we dick. What a dick. So guys, we were there to witness history. The beautiful Tamar Braxton, amazing, amazing voice. And
Mhm.
she was part of the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack celebration. So we have really good seats. We were watching. I'm not sure why I didn't catch, my group's eyes first, but I noticed while Tamar was singing, she had an outfit, and then all of a sudden it appeared that a nipple was out. It appeared that a nipple was out, but at first I didn't want to believe that this was happening because it was so free. It was just so free. So beautiful nipple, by the way. Beautiful, beautiful caramel, beautiful caramel nipple. But it kind of matched her outfit. So I had to look over at Gabagoo and I
Freaky ass
said,
boy.
I had to look at Gabagoo and go,
Mm,
yo, is her nipple out? And he was like, no, man. And then he looked up, and then all of a sudden, they went right back to her, the camera on the big screen,
mm,
the
the whole
jumbotron, and he said, "Oh shit, that is a nipple."
the whole the whole titty was out at
Oh
that point.
god,
The whole titty was out at that
oh
point.
man.
And it was just like, whoa, like, uniform malfunction. But she's a performer. The show must go on. She covered up herself with her
Yes,
elbow, kept the microphone here, and she still gave a hell of a performance. She did not stop. She did not tell them that, hold on, anything like that. She the whole time, even if she
yeah.
switched the mic, the whole time, like, she still put on a hell of a performance and hit a high note for us to let us know, like, yeah, don't worry about all that. There's just a titty. Listen to this. Listen to this voice.
Um, Adam Blackstone put on such a set with amazing
Mhm.
voices for this Waiting to
Yeah.
Exhale soundtrack.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give this arguably my number 2 favorite performance of the
Yeah.
weekend. Number
Yeah,
2.
that was a dope. And then we were like versus looking at the Brandy and the Jay-Z where we were standing up all day, witnessing everything. With the Adam Blackstone, we got some good seats, and a lot of stuff we had to sit on the floor. They didn't have actual seats out there, of course, but we posted up on the floor, and we just sat there and we were just like, damn, this is a vibe, big vibe. And we also caught a hilarious moment while we were sitting over there. Everybody bought, well, not everybody, but a lot of people bought these inflatable floats in where you had to run and catch the wind to inflate the float. It wasn't no blowing, it wasn't a machine or anything like that. And we call her the little engine that could. We call her the little engine that could. And that might have been part of the reason why I didn't see the nipple at first
I
because,
was around the same time.
yeah, I was paying
We were
attention to
watching the
her.
Waiting to Exhale.
I was over there dying laughing because that lady, like, I wanted to get up and help her. I'm not an asshole, but I didn't want to look stupid. I never done it before. I wasn't trying to go up there and embarrass myself. Mind you, she's a little lady, running back and forth trying to catch the wind and float it, inflate it, and
She would
everything.
she would run
Mm,
back and then
Yeah,
walk.
She run like 10
Right?
yards and
And
then
then
walk
walk.
back. And I say, bro, I want to help her, bro, but she's a lot smaller. Imagine my big ass.
I would have had that shit on camera. Look at this idiot. Look at this idiot trying to catch a wind. By the way, no wind whatsoever at that time. No wind.
Yeah, man. So nah, that definitely had caught my attention. But yeah, we were over there laughing at that, man. But little engine that could, she never gave up. She never gave up, and she finally ended up getting it. You know,
20 minutes later.
20 minutes. 20 minutes later.
Yo.
Oh man.
All right. So all around, um, trip was amazing. If you want us to do a deeper dive on the Jay-Z, I mean,
Mhm.
there's nothing really more we can do for you.
What more can we say?
What more can we say? And I don't even
Mhm.
think I made the intro to that, right? This is episode 14.
What more can we
What more
say?
can we say?
Mhm.
You're gonna get a video highlight in the beginning of this episode to kind of, see. I'm not giving away too much. I definitely
Mhm.
ain't put a lot of the Airbnb shenanigans. I didn't put none of that.
Nah.
That was fun. Everything's already been broken down, so we already told you. Jay-Z played a good old card game of I Declare War, and I want for everybody out there to know, stop playing with this man. Just stop. There's not a lot of people on this earth that can out rap him,
Mhm.
out bar him, and then the track record with Drake and people that can bar up, it's not that good.
Yeah.
And do you really want to stand on that hill where you lost to Pusha T, you lost to Kendrick,
Mhm.
and now you're gonna lose to Jay?
Mhm.
Stop. Just stop.
Don't do it to yourself.
That man was hitting us with quadruple entendres on that stage. Leave him alone. Let the man be.
Yeah, man.
He is what you call a sleeping giant. Leave him alone. Bro, the man done told you, I just want a Picasso in my casa. On my castle. Leave him
Which I really
alone.
he did perform that one as well.
Leave him alone.
Mhm.
But at the same time, don't get it twisted. I
Mhm.
can read you lyrics that this man is not to be played with.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about pop radio friendly songs.
Mm.
Leave him alone.
He ain't no
Drake,
sway boy. Mm-mm.
Drake, make the dancey songs. Make the beat
Mhm.
beat baby. Make all that.
Mm.
Stop trying to act like you want to bar up with people. You don't. And these
Mm.
Gen Zers that all said the Jay-Z freestyle wasn't all that overcomplicated. Because you
Mhm.
guys don't know what perpetuity means. You're idiots. Go fucking watch Reading Rainbow and learn how to read. Pick up a book.
Or do a simple Google search. You can search everything else up. Shit.
Dude, that's all I kept seeing. Overcomplicated. Not all
Mhm.
that.
Mhm.
Because you idiots think that I was Aiden Ross before Aiden Ross ever streamed was a bar. Remember we talked about that a couple weeks ago?
Yep. Mm.
These are the same idiots that were like, oh, the
Yeah.
Jay-Z thing wasn't all that. Because you bitches don't know nothing.
Mm.
You guys love simple bars.
Simplicity, yeah.
That's it. That's what you guys like. You guys like little
Mm.
fucking kid songs.
Mm.
That's why Janet Shut the Fuck Up is the hardest song on the damn Drake album. Why? Because it's a little bop.
Manisha on the beach, shebang. Don't forget about
Shebang.
that. Don't forget about that one.
Bro, how much did it hurt?
Dickory dot. A lot.
A lot.
It's like it's gonna hurt a lot if he tries to respond to Jay-Z and say anything else.
Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming. No, this ain't stopping.
Mhm.
This is not stopping.
Man.
But other than that, this was a great weekend. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, it
man.
was a lot of fun.
We all felt the vibe. We all felt the same way. It was a hell of a trip. Lots of laugh, lots of fun. It's always suck when the vacation or the trip is over and you gotta, back to reality. Work life or just whatever it is. In the daily life or whatever the case may be. Like it was definitely something that we wish could have been prolonged and continued for longer or whatever case may be.
Yep.
But yeah, man, but all good things come to an end at some point. But as long as we above ground, man, we gonna make it happen again. We gonna find another concert or find another event to, all link up again or whatever. So
Yeah.
yeah, man.
For the Airbnb host out there,
Well, two more. Matter of fact, give him one for each bed. Give him one for the air conditioner. Give him one for the two knobs on the bathroom. One more for not stocking the bathroom with tissue.
ladies and gentlemen, for the future, for individuals like that, I'm gonna have a machine gun soundbite.
Yeah, just give him all the bullets.
Spitfire, Spitfire, Spitfire. He is by far the worst Airbnb host I've ever had to encounter. And I've been using Airbnb for years. I don't even remember the last time I actually, me myself, rented a hotel
Yeah.
for an out of town trip. I've been an Airbnber for a long time now. That man is by far the worst. He has a very prime location Airbnb, and I think that's why he does bare minimal to that Airbnb. Our
Yeah.
central AC was completely messed up, so during the day the apartment is 82 degrees. We had one window AC for the room, doesn't do the entire apartment, and visible marks all over the walls. Just a very barely minimal
bathroom
kept.
knob.
The bathroom was terrible. The bathtub was terrible. The knobs made no sense. No water pressure. And I don't have hair. I don't know how you guys weren't struggling to wash your hair off under that shower head. No water pressure at all. I didn't get that. No, like, it literally felt like a bug was pissing on you.
Not stupid, man.
I don't get it. Like, why, like, do you not inspect your Airbnb? So I made sure I messaged him that Friday when we got there. I said, hey, by the way, it's 82 degrees in here when I checked in because I got there before you guys. I checked in. I said, by the way, it's 82 degrees in here. The central AC is not working. Man said, oh, thank you for letting us know that. He got to me later on in the day. Thank you for letting me know that. We're going to let maintenance know. That was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday we checked out. At any time, didn't put an effort into fixing or getting somebody to check out that AC. So because of that, I gave him a terrible review on Airbnb, and I made sure I put everything from the bathtub to the AC being the main fucking problem, everything.
Did you mention the mishap with the door?
I put on the thing, I said that our code, because we didn't get it wrong, our code stopped working, and I had to go on a third-party app from the host, which Airbnb is very iffy about third-party apps, because then the responsibility's off of them. And I don't like using third-party apps. That's why when he tried to charge me on a third-party app, I told him absolutely not, because then Airbnb doesn't cover that. So I mentioned that we had to go on a third-party app to get another code resended, which it did it for us. But after 30 minutes of trying to figure out how the fuck we're going to get inside of our room at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
He was a no-show, couldn't explain nothing. I got on customer service for this. She said she was going to get a hold of him. Nothing. We ended up finding out how to get in. We got a new code off the third-party app, and that was that. So with all that being said, yeah, F you. You're terrible. If I was Airbnb, I would prevent you from being on that service because you make Airbnb look bad, like terrible. Like terrible. Take some pride. It ain't even that big of an apartment. Take some pride in that apartment and have it up to speed. Simple shit like central AC, bro. It's simple. It's very, very simple.
Yeah.
But nah, never again. Never again. Nah, nah. I rather next time if we do go to Philly,
Mm,
stay at a hotel.
yeah.
Screw that.
Or find another Airbnb somewhere
Nope.
that'd be better.
Nope. Nope. Because I'm gonna want to be in that area, that city area.
Yeah.
And there ain't that. Trust me, I looked leading up. We booked these tickets a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Leading up, there's not that many to choose from that we were able to have that prime location to walk around and stuff.
Yeah.
The only other thing was a hotel. Hotels have
Mm,
prime locations. But other than that, if we were gonna do like a house or something bigger,
mm,
I was gonna be yonder about 45 minutes.
yeah.
So nah, that Airbnb, screw him. Go to hell. Nah. Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But we made it. We made it work for us though. Like the jokes and playing around and the conversations and stuff or whatever. That's what we were able to put everything that was wrong with the Airbnb, you know, pretty much behind us for the
Yeah.
moment or whatever, and then just enjoy each other's company. So,
And
that
also
was
what helped was we were out the house by
that too.
11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
And then by the
That
time we did get back, we literally got back. We stopped in the Airbnb before we went to go
mm,
grab our late night dinner. So
mm,
that by then we cut on the wall, the window AC,
yeah.
to kind of have that ready for everybody to go to sleep. But other than that,
Mm,
had we had to be in that apartment during the day, oh, I would have been raising hell.
yeah.
Hell, 82 degrees? No, sorry, sir. No, I do not live in the Caribbean where you have windows open. That does not work for me.
Mm,
But yeah, other than that, man, I miss you guys already, man. I kind of like, you know, I hate coming back up here, man. I know it sounds terrible. Oh, let's not do this again. No, but yeah. So
mm,
this weekend coming up, I'll be visiting family in Jersey.
yeah.
We're gonna go. I'm finally gonna go to Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash, which is a comic
Mm,
book store owned by Jay and Silent Bob from the movie.
mm, yeah.
Kevin Smith and Jay, forgot his last name, but Jay and Silent
Mm,
Bob. And yeah, I'm gonna hang out with my cousin, have a fun weekend. I leave Friday around 4:44,
mm,
and I get there like around 6 and some change. My cousin's gonna come scoop me up at the station, sleep there Friday, hang out, sleep there Saturday, hang out, and then Sunday evening, take the train back, and I should be back here by like same thing, like around 6, 7 some change.
okay.
So, but looking forward to it. I love going to Philly and places like Jersey because mix.
Mm,
The melting pot mix of so many individuals, different fashions, different colors. I
mm,
love being around that, man. What I kept telling you when we were in Philly,
yeah.
I kept
Yeah.
like enjoying the scenery, and not even on a pervert level. I'm talking
Mm,
about on a level of I got so many people that look different, different cultures, different
artistic
colors,
styles. Yeah.
styles, bro. I got so many ideas from people that we were looking at,
Yeah. The
like people
festival does
watching.
and that thing. Yeah.
So many ideas, so many
Yeah.
ideas to like base designs off of. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man. So, what are you doing this weekend?
Getting back to the welding, the sculpting rather.
We're going over.
Yeah, getting back to that. Create a little free time for that. Been busy
About
with a lot
time.
of other stuff. Yeah, getting back to that. I might go check out the movie, the Project Hail Mary, and check that out in theaters. But there's also a chance that I might be going to a Bougie Banton performance. They have like a little thing out here in Fort Lauderdale. Cheap tickets, like $25 or whatever. So yeah, I might end up doing that as
Does he
well.
still do the Boxy Boy song?
I, I don't know what he's gonna perform.
That's a
I
dangerous
just,
song now.
yeah, man.
Boom,
Yeah,
bye, bye.
well,
Boom, bye,
yeah.
bye.
Boom, bye, bye. Yeah.
On the Boxy Boy's head.
Mm.
Oh man, that's dope though,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, we
Okay.
seen it, we're out, matter of fact, dropping off Billy, as a matter of fact, to the crib. There was a sign, around his place, and it had, yeah, he was gonna be performing this weekend. Like I said, cheap tickets, $25 or whatever. So yeah, probably end up doing that as well, making a little free time for that. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Find some new music. You did recommend us
Oh,
artists. Yeah.
let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's run through
Mhm,
this.
mhm. Oh yeah, we got another. Yeah, I did wanted to speak on one of the performers. I checked the album out from him.
Okay, so we're gonna do
Mm,
a call back to the Roots Picnic, a performer that we were able to watch live. Gabagoo is going to run through the
mhm.
album.
Yeah, Amir Ali. He was also a performer on the big stage, the AT&T stage, where Jay Z himself performed. I checked we were there. The performance was okay. It wasn't, all of that, but he did have good energy to me. There was one song I didn't know what the name of that song was that sounded like it would be pretty good to actually listen to. So I said, you know what, I'll go ahead and check out the album and see if I come across it. I don't think I came across that song unless it just completely sounds different production wise versus live. Because they mix it up sometimes and make it a little bit more, jazzed up or whatever. Um, he is going to be well on his way as long as he keeps grinding. He's more so for a younger crowd, of course. But anybody can listen to him. It is rap. He does talk a little bit about like the street life and things like that. One of his best friends or brothers or whatever that were passed away. He talked about him on a couple tracks. But the album didn't really pick up for me. It got 16 songs. The album didn't really pick up for me until Crowned. What is it? Yeah, Greyhound and Crown's World Records. It picked up a little bit more. Everything before that, to me, the beat production, he likes what he likes, and but if for my recommendation, in order for him to elevate, he's going to need to find a really good producer that can set him up with better production that goes along with his flow, because I love his flow. He has a very good flow, lyric wise. He has a couple bars here and there. Not on veteran status, of course, or anything like very special or whatever, but he has a couple bars here and there, so he can rap. He can, lay down some tracks. But from track 1 all the way down to that Greyhound track 11, or track 10 rather, I feel
The
like
Cobb's
his
Creek.
beat yeah, I feel like his beat production was the same doom doom tick 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 kind of beat with kind of beat with like slight melody changes, but for the most part I kept getting like, not even necessarily boom bap, but just like the bass, muted bass, and like high kick kind of tracks or whatever.
Okay.
And it changed up around that a Greyhound. He started having a little bit of a different sound. So that was one of my favorite songs. Greyhound, Sorry Not Sorry. Therapy is a touching song. It's kind of like he was rapping from the perspective of his homie that passed away, and
Okay.
then the Conscious that ends it on the album was pretty good. It had like a kind of like a gospel choir sound to it, which was pretty dope. But I'm happy that I gave a listen to it. The album cover is really dope. With that black and white grayscale was
Little
just a,
dash of color on
a
that
little
cover.
dash of color on there, the red and the street lights. But not a diss towards him or anything at all. This album dropped out last year, but he did perform it this year on the stage. First time hearing him. And yeah, man, if he continues to, grow and like I said, find, some people, different people to maybe produce him, I feel like, we'll be talking about him in another album,
Yeah,
sometime down the line.
but definitely an up and comer. So
Yeah.
he's just gotta fine tune.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's all.
Just fine tune.
Mm, mm,
Um, well, I have a recommendation for you this week.
mm, yeah. Mhm.
Um, get ready because I'm about to turn into a little fangirl. So the artist I want to recommend, an album that I want to recommend to everybody this week, please, I want you guys to give Imani, an artist by the name of Imani. She just dropped an album called Papercut.
Mm,
Now, who is this, you may say? An R&B singer artist that is signed to PG Lang, Kendrick Lamar's record label.
Okay.
She put out this album, including the video for a song called Mind Games, track number 6. You can already tell because the way PG Lang operates as a record label, everything is cinematic to piece around the music also.
Yeah.
So her music video, hey, well shot. Cinematically beautiful. Beautiful. Album is phenomenal. Yes, I'm gonna say it, phenomenal. Great album. It's only 11 songs, 33 minutes. But man, she has this freaking sound to her that's so soothing. She's in that realm of SZA, Ari Lennox, the Summer Walkers, and very reminiscent of like Snow Allegra. That
Oh, okay. Yeah.
that atmosphere of R&B women.
Yeah.
You know, this album, Gabagoo, it's really good. I
Okay.
recommend it. I
Okay.
recommend it.
I'll definitely get that a listen then, and I'll get back to you
I
next episode.
highly recommend this. If you're asking me for a song, Slide is good. Slide with 3 E's.
Okay.
Your Mind, if I'm gonna recommend that. And I go by threes, right? Yeah.
Slide.
101.
101. Okay.
101.
Okay.
But
Give
the
special
album as a
attention to
whole.
those.
The album as a whole, straight through. Awesome. Awesome. Delicious music from my audiophile ears. Delicious music. So yeah, definitely guys go check that out if you can. Papercut album. Okay. Imani. Awesome.
Money.
PG Lang artist. Music video for Mind Games is out. Awesome cinematography. I'm a fan. So yeah, man. I love good cinematography to go with awesome music. So with that being said, guys, I think we've taken up your time enough today. This was basically a Roots picnic wrap up. I don't know if you guys were expecting a deep dive into. We wanted to tell you about the picnic, not about just Jay. So if this is what you tuned in for, gotcha.
Gotcha, bitch.
Ah.
Yeah.
So with that being said, guys, we're also coming around about that time. I'm, nudging my co-host here. Oh, I'm itching to have a guest. I don't know who. If y'all want to make some suggestions, if some of y'all want to come up on here, we got to vet you first and make sure you're not like a KKK member. But, just make sure, if y'all want to do an episode with us, let us know. Hit us up on the socials. And we do want to have a guest soon. We have a couple of ideas, but scheduling wise, we got to lock that in. But always interesting people wanted. Go ahead. You're pointing at me. Go ahead.
Yeah. Speaking of socials, thank you for the support for everyone that participated and t-shirt giveaway. I've been getting a couple messages that everyone has received their shirt, or mostly everyone has received their shirt. So yeah, appreciate that. If you can, if you want to, don't have to, but it would be nice if you can. Take a picture with the t-shirt, send it to a kid, or send it to the Dash of Color podcast, or my private phone if you have it, so that I can give everyone a shout out that participated.
Yeah, don't you guys want to remind me that I lost against Gabagoo? Just come on, keep it victory lap, victory lap it. You all the way through. Take pictures, nice modeling pictures
Yeah.
in the shirts that I had to give you because I lost to Gabagoo. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Keep it going. No, but I do hope that everybody that received their shirts, I hope they like it. I hope they enjoy the quality. I hope this is our way of forever connecting with these individuals. You guys are on our list forever. So wherever this podcast may go and wherever we may go, you guys are always going to be on that friends and families list that you guys are going to know everything going on with us first before anything. So We do appreciate that. As far as, like I was saying, guests, we have a couple on our list, a couple of interesting characters. We just need to dial in on the scheduling.
Yeah.
One in particular, she knows who she is. Don't be scared. She knows who I'm talking to. Don't be scared. You could bring all that anti-guy stuff, anti-guy man. Bring it. Come on. We got you. Don't be scared though.
Family trauma.
You know,
You
men's
know.
trauma, how men treat women. She knows who she is.
She's not just against men, bro.
Come on. Don't be scared. Come on. We're going to talk about pop culture and how men are. We can do it all. So, you know, she knows who she is. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Dash of Color. This is episode 14.
14. Yeah, man.
14.
Yeah,
what
man.
more can we say?
What more can we say?
I'm your host, Kid Icarus, alongside the beautiful soul, the backbone of this podcast, this movement, Gabagoo.
All right, Dashers, keep supporting us. We appreciate it.
Until next time, be good.
What a wonderful podcast.